From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. He gets at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Looking deep to open the game. Trying coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. So it's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And that's going to be a touchback. No, it goes out of the run. Wow, they still have a shot at this. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Ready, break.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Completed over the middle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Cut. Yellow.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Ready up.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Cut. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Set up.
Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Let go.
Defender is there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Ward off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Check smash. Check smash.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Count 19. Viking 18. Ready.
Gets it again. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
need to fall forward one more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
Hughes! And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Set, hut. Set.
From his own end zone, it's Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Young throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers 1st down.
Set, ready.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready.
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready. 38. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Still has some space up near midfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Young to throw. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. 30 check, huh?
Play action now. Young. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Down. Set.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Now it's Young. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The play fake. Here's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Tag. 70 Lions.
First down throw here for Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions.
Little run here with Tajay Spears. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
19, go check, go check.
Throw here, 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 1st down, Young. He's throwing deep to the left side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Big Lion. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Yards on the play. And the Titans.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and
Check,
10
Bobcat,
at the
check,
48-yard
Bobcat.
line.
Go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Tag! Bronco 80! Hey, check that, street! Hey!
No throw, 3rd and long. He's got the first down grab, it's still going. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
Trying to push this past the marker. You can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Go! Panthers, 70 Lions.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. It's his running back. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Ward. Gets it to him on the screen. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Ward. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Okay,
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck on the look to his back. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Get it. Viking 8.
Running it now out of the gun. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Moody knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Get 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Ward now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Come on, come on. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. He is down to the 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard 7-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Got it, ready?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Buys time, rolling right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, Cougar 19.
Ward off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 10 flat. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Down.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. That ball is out. Young lost it. And the Titans pick one went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cowboy 80. Ready,
Sending him on the dive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolves.
To the air on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. 3/4 in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18.
Floating back, gets the handoff. And he dodged the tackle. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, well, it can mean a touchdown.
will line up for the
60
two-point
Eagles.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap down to Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Chased out to his right. Complete over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
On the double.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Young. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Working quickly here.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Right.
Third down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Fights out the pressure. Oh, he can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
6
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans nearing their 9th win of the season. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready. Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Young looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To the air on first down. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready!
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Not sure why they'd want to keep a rush for no gain, but that's what we just saw, Brock. They've declined the penalty.
You know, Kate, there's times as a parent, right, you want to teach your kids some tough lessons, but I don't think I've ever seen that on a professional football field.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a